I'm Jay Games, and today I will tell you how to do a glitch that allows you to stack multiple clothing items in Animal Jam Classic. Aside from some possibly glitchy looks, the reason to do this is to do more damage during adventures, especially to aid in adventure speedrunning. The method shown in this video is completely non-member friendly and is done with items that are, as of now, always attainable in the game. There is a simpler way to do this, but it requires accessing your jammer wall that is only available to members. So, if you have membership, I recommend checking out my friend Selznick's video on the jammer wall stacking method, because I do think it is easier. So background. What are we doing? There are certain clothing items that make you do more damage in Animal Jam Classic adventures, including some surprising ones. There's a full list on the Animal Jam Classic wiki page for quote-unquote weapons. Now, how does damage work in adventures? Every animal does a base damage of 10. For items that do 10 or more damage, you only get the damage boost for the higher one. For example, if I wear a pirate sword, plus 15, and a silver glove, plus 13, I will only get the damage boost from the sword. However, for items that do less than 10 damage, the damage stacks. So if I wear a pirate sword, plus 15, spectacular long spiked wristband, plus 6, rare spiked hair, plus 6, seafoam long spiked collar, plus 7, and colorful stegosaurus tail, plus 7, I'll do 50 damage. However, it can be tough to get items that add up to 50 plus damage, especially if you're a non-member. Why do I say 50? That's the amount of damage needed to one-shot most of obstacles and adventures, so that's the number I'm focusing on. But you can repeat this glitch to add as much damage as you want. What you need for this. Number 1, 2 accounts. I'll be referring to them as main and alt. Number 2, on your main account, you need to have 2 land animals and as many dragon masks or other items that you want to stack. Number 3, on your alt account, you need to make sure you have 2 land dens. For the 2 accounts, you either want to have them both open on your computer or have a friend over who has the alt account open. The former is easier since you don't need to coordinate with a person, but you should be able to do this coordinating with a friend next to you. Alright, how do you open multiple windows of Animal Jam Classic? How I do it on Windows 10 and 11 is that I have AJ Classic pinned to my taskbar, I click the icon to open it up, then I right-click the icon. It gives you a little menu where I click Play AJ Classic and bam! 2 windows. From what I've been told, to do this on Mac, you have to download AJ Classic twice, as you need 2 separate versions of the Animal Jam Classic app to open. It also seems like alternatively you can go into the terminal and type open-n-a, insert application name. There's no official Linux app for Animal Jam Classics, but you can run the Windows version through Wine, a program that allows supported Windows apps to run on Linux. But can you run multiple windows? Yeah, probably. Alrighty, here we go. I've got my 2 accounts open. The rhino on the right window is the animal I want to boost the damage of. Currently it's wearing phantom gauntlets, which anyone can get from the bottom left chest of the Search for Greely hard mode. The gauntlets do 19 damage, which, added to the base damage, makes you do 29 damage, as you can see. Not too shabby, but we want more. For this video, I'll be using dragon masks, which are non-member clothing items that do 4 damage. They're in Gemmark clothing for 250 gems. In order to do this glitch, you want to start in the animal that you don't want to add the items to. In this case, this monkey. Then, on your alt account, open up the Switch Dens menu. Next, very quickly, click the animal you want to change to, then the den. You want to click the 2 buttons as fast as possible, but make sure you click the animal before the den. I have not gotten it to work the other way around. I'm using a touchscreen, which makes it a lot easier, but I was also able to successfully do this with both my mouse and trackpad. It's a lot trickier with these, especially the trackpad, but it's doable. I found the best way to do it consistently was to overlap the windows so it's the shortest possible distance between the 2 buttons. Also, intentionally lagging out your game helps. More on that later. As you can see here, on the main account, it looks like my animal did not change, but it did change on the alt account screen. that means you did it right. Now on the alt account, you can see the dragon mask on the animal. Now you want to change the animals on the main account so it syncs up the tree screens, then switch back to the animal that you're not adding the items to. And repeat. In order to do this version of the glitch, you do need to have multiple versions of the item. Stacking the same item multiple times does not work. That is something I learned the hard way. The items can all be the same color, I just got different color masks to make it more clear what I'm doing. You can do this as much as you want. I bought exactly enough hats to get me over 50, but there's no upper limit to this. It's however many dragon masks you're willing to buy. As I mentioned before, it really helps to intentionally lag out your game. Having 2 accounts open is a good start, but one thing I find useful is making a lag den. This is a den with a bunch of pets and or items with animations that makes your game really laggy. I have one of these on my main account, but I wanted to make this video with my alternates to show that you can do this completely non-member. Alrighty, our outfit is assembled. I kept getting fierce hits, which is when it randomly does 3 times the damage, but as you can see in the other hits, 53 damage. Then, if we log out and log back in, it says you're wearing all of these hats. You can go ahead and change animals, then change back, and it'll still be wearing those items. Once again, let's check into Tiki Trouble, and yep, still 53 damage. So yeah, this glitch is a bit of a production to do, but it sticks whether or not you log out or change animals. Because of the way it works, the game thinks you're wearing all of these items, so it won't take them off unless you take them off yourself. Once I literally forgot I did this on one of my animals, on my main account, until I tried to change that animal's outfit and realized. And this is how you do the glitch. The rest of this video is some bonus information. For one, I decided to record myself doing the glitch with my laptop's trackpad in my lag den on my main account. As you can see, in this full screen setup, I was able to do the glitch. You can tell I wasn't using the touchscreen because my cursor did not disappear when I clicked. Also, dragon hats are not the only item you can do this with, just the easiest. I recommend checking out the Animal Jam wiki page for weapons, but here are some more common stackable items. For non-members, spiked hair plus 3, and Jamart clothing costs 300 gems. Rare spiked hair plus 5. It's a pretty common rare item Monday and can be obtained from pretty much any item chests in Adventures and also Sky High. Shark fin plus 3. Pretty common, can also be obtained from pretty much any item chest in Adventures and also Sky High. For members, there is the Golden Unicorn Horn, which adds 7 damage. It is an Epic Wonders Bible, and it's 3,500 gems. The Epic Dragon Mask plus 6, Golden Dragon Mask plus 7, Rare Epic Dragon Mask plus 8. All 3 of those are not in stores, but they're all obtainable through the Forgotten Desert. The second 2 are also gotten from Tiki Trouble. Next, the Raccoon Tail plus 3, and Rare Stegosaurus Tail plus 7. Not the regular run. The regular run doesn't do anything. These are not in stores, but can be gotten from the Forgotten Desert. Lastly, the short and long spiked collar plus 6 and plus 7 respectively. Only the rare spiked collars, seafoam spiked collars, or spectacular spiked collars work for this. Likewise, the short and long spiked wristbands plus 5 and plus 6 respectively. Only rare, seafoam, and spectacular work as well. Those are not super easy to get, but they're the stereotypical rare item, so people try to have them. Fun fact about your spikes if you got any spikes. Thank you so much for watching this video. I found this glitch by adapting this tutorial by the one and only Something, so shout out to them. Have a nice day and jam on!